Hey y'all, welcome back to another NV Creations coin roll hunting video. In this video, I will be hunting through a box of nickels, as you can see I got here. So let's see what we can find. On my score sheet, I have 2004 and 5 nickels being worth 1 point. I just like the way they look. I like to hang on to them. I'm not sure if in the future they'll be worth anything, but I hold on to them. I also have foreign coins worth 2 points. 2009 nickels worth 3 points, war nickels worth 10 points, and pre-war nickels worth 20 points. I'll also be looking for 2024 nickels as they were a low mintage date. So let's get started and see what we can find. Get this popped open here. All right, $200, $100 box of nickels, sorry. All right, first inspection. I'm seeing some older stuff here and here, but I'm not sure. Nothing jumping out on this end. So let's get started. I'll set this aside and we'll get going on nickels. As you can see, I put down a foam mat here to try to protect coins, maybe make it a little less loud, but we'll see how it goes. I might work on getting something different. I did buy some rubber matting to see what we could come up with, but all right, let's dive into roll number 1 here. All right, so look here. See if we can find anything worth good here. I like to hang on to, there's a 62. I like to hang on to nickels that are older than 1960, just for fun. But 74, I mean, we got some older stuff, but here's our first 2004, so that'll be a point on there. This is the Louisiana Purchase nickel. They're a little more common than finding a 2009, obviously, but you know, we find one here and there. I do make earrings out of nickels. Sold quite a few sets of them. But I was making a bunch out of 2024 nickels, and then I heard that they were a low minted date, so I think I'm going to stop making them out of 2024s. But well, we'll see what we can come across. There's a 61. That's pretty close to my save date, but not quite. Would you look at there? My very first Indian head penny. This one looks like a 1923. Pretty decent shape. That's a heck of a find for me. Like I said, that's my first buffalo nickel. Surprised to get it on the first roll. It seems like the first roll always does really well for me. There's a 2005. So we'll hang on to that one. That's another point or so for us. And 69 to finish that one off. So as you can see, we got our 2004, or 2005, and my very first buffalo nickel. That is nice. Doesn't look to be tampered with, so that might be worth something. All right, well, I'll get this cleared off. I'll get some points on the score sheet, and we'll move on to the next roll. All right, on to roll number 2. So what I'll do is I'll sort through these, and if I don't find anything, I'll just move on to the next roll and speed up the video so you guys don't have to watch me open 50 rolls of nickels and talk the whole time. We'll try to get some good content out of this and see where it goes. Nice dark nickel here. Real dirty, dingy. It's a 2001 though. There's a nice looking older nickel. 1970. nothing in roll number 2, so we'll move on. Roll number 3.
Let's get you guys down a little closer here.
There's a 1957, so that's an old date we'll hang on to. No points on the board, but still gives us something to hold on to. I'll hang on to that 84 just because that's the year I was born. I don't know if any of you guys hang on to coins from the year you were born, or if that's just some silly thing I do. There's a 1954. Still no points, but we'll hang on to it. Alright, so no points on the board, but we did get 3 coins, 2 that were pre-1960 and 1 1984 for my personal collection. Here's roll number 4. Here's a 2005, the new Buffalo nickel. Worth 1 point on our board, but not super fine. Still fun to grab. Here's another 2005. We got a pair of Buffaloes. 2 points on the board. Alright, so in roll 4 we got 2 2005 quarters, and that's it for a total of 2 points on the board. Roll number 5. I tried buying another box of pennies at my bank, and they told me they won't sell boxes of pennies anymore because of they quit producing them. So we'll see how it goes. Here's a 1956, so that'll be a keeper, but no points. Here's a 2004, Lewis and Clark. Got the nice there. There's a point on our board. Oh, right behind it is a 2005, another Buffalo. Couple finds. Got another 2004 here. We're up to 3 points on that one. And like just the same, back to back, another 2005. Got ourselves a Buffalo. Not a good Buffalo, but a Buffalo nonetheless. All right, we got our one pre-1960s and four 2004 or 5, so we got 4 points on that roll. We'll move on to the next one. On to roll number 6. Got some runaways.
Got a 2005 here. This one's the, say, Ocean View. Oh, the joy. So there's a point.
There's a 2004 Louisiana Purchase. So there's 2 points on the board. There's a 1984 for my personal collection. No points, but I'll hang on to it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys keep coins that are from the year you were born. I like to know if I'm the only one or if there's multiple people out there that do it. So we got a 84 and 2 2004 5, so we got 2 points on that roll. Roll number 7. $1984. Got a runner. Here's a 2004. Got another Lewis and Clark there. So we'll take a point on that one. Here's a dirty 2004. Point nonetheless. 1960. That's about as old as they let them go back. Here's another 2004. All right, so we got three 2004s for 3 points and an 84 for my collection. Roll number 8. $2004 just laying there, so we'll pull that up for a point. Very beat up coin. Looks like a 1987. Must have been a parking lot coin. some older coins in here, but only the one. 78. Alright, so we just got our 2004 for 1 point, so we'll move on to the next roll. Roll number 9. Alright, we got a foreign coin. Looks like a Canadian nickel. So that'll give us 2 points on that roll. Another 2004, so there's points. We're up to 3 points. Another 2004 Louisiana Purchase. Give us 4 points. Very dirty 91. So we got 1 Canadian for 2 points and 2 2004s for 2 points. So that's 4 points on that roll. Roll number 10. Got a 1947. How about that? That's a nice looking 1947 as well. Monticello's a little worn down, but nice looking quarter nonetheless. There's a 1948. Be nice to find a war nickel, but old coins are fun to find too, especially when you're looking through circulated change. Alright, so we just got our 2 1940s nickels, so no points on that. On to roll number 11. Got ourselves a 1955. It's a keeper for the old collection. No points though. Got a 1958. We're finding a lot of old coins in these, but no war nickels. Here's a 2004 Lewis and Clark, so there's a point on this roll. There's another 2004 Lewis and Clark, so there's 2 points. Got a 2005, flip that over for the Buffalo, so there's another point. So on this one we got 2 old coins, 2 2 2004s, 1 2005 for 3 points on this roll. Roll number 12. It's a 1984, so I'll put that in my little personal collection. And that's going to be it for that. So just an 84 for my collection, no points. Roll number 13. It's 2004, so we'll take a point on this roll. All right, so we just got our 1 2004 for 1 point. On to roll number 14. There's a 1984. Got a 2005. So there's a point. $2004. So there's 2 points. Another 2005. 3 points for this roll so far. Another 1984 for my collection. All right, so we just got 3 points on the board for 2004 5s and my 284s. All right, on to roll number 15 here. There's a 2004 for a point. We just have 1 point for a 2004. For 16. Got a 2004 just sitting there. There's a 2005, 2 points total. Another 2005, so got 3 points. Got a 1958 old coin, but no points on that one. Here's a 1947, another nice old one, but not quite a pointed valued coin.
Very dirty 96. Pretty worn down 1981.
Alright, so we got 2 nice old coins and 3 2004s and 5s, so we got 3 points on that roll. On to roll number 17. Almost missed that. 2004, so 1 point. It's an 84 for my personal collection. Another 84 for my personal collection. Got a number 2 on a 2004 there, so there's 2 points. Alright, so we just got our 2 0405s for 2 points total and a couple 84s for my personal collection. On to roll number 18. There's a 2005, so we got a point. Got a 2005 here, the Buffalo, so we got 2 points. So we just got 2 2005s for 2 points on that roll. On to roll number 19. Here's a 2004, so we got a point there. 1984, no points, but a collector for me. Another 2004 Louisiana purchase, so there's 2 points. Right behind it is a 2005. So we're up to 3 points. We'll take 3 points on that roll for 3 2004 fives, and I'll collect my 1984. All right, on to roll number 20. All right, nothing on roll number 20. On to roll number 21. Got ourselves a 1945. If you look at the back, we got the big San Francisco mint mark on there, which means we got ourselves a war nickel. How about that? There's a 10-point find right there. Got a 2004, so there's another point. So that puts us up to 11 points. All right, so on this one we just got 11 points, finding our 2004 and our lovely 1945 silver war nickel. On to roll number 22. Got a 2004 for a point. Here's another 2004, just a couple away from it, so we're up to 2 points. There's another 2004 for 3 points. And a 1984 for my collection, so we'll go with 3 points on that roll for 0405s and 184 for my collection. Roll number 23 here. Got a 2005, so there's a point. Got a 1946, nice old quarter nickel, but not quite war nickel era. So that'll just go into the collection. 1984. That was tough to read, a little dirty. Put that one in my collection. Here's a 2005. So there's 2 points on that roll. Alright, we got our two 2005s for 2 points, an 84 and a 46. Nice old coin, but not quite old enough to be a 4 nickel, so we'll only get 2 points on that roll. On to roll number 24 here. We're almost halfway done with our box. There's a 2004 Louisiana Purchase. Guess I'll hold it the right way for you guys. So there's a point. Another 2004, so I got 2 points. An old quarter coin, 1954. No points on that one, but we'll hang on to it because it's pre-60. There's a 1940. That's a pre-war nickel there, so I'm not sure what whole lot of significance. I'll have to check into it. On my sheet, I have pre-war nickels as 20 points. So I'll give that a 20 pointer, but I'm going to do some more research on that one. Let me know in the comments if there's any information you want to share about the 1940 nickel. We got the 1940 for 20 points, 2 2004s, and then one 1984. So we're going to have 22 points on that roll. Like I said in the comments, let me know if there's any significance to a 40 or if I should change my pre-war point system to Buffalo nickel or V nickel, or add another category for V nickels. Haven't found one yet, but we'll see where we come. Alright, this is our halfway point. Roll 25. A lot of shiny quarter nickels in there. I don't know why I keep saying quarters, but see what we have. Very dirty 2005. Still a point on our board. Alright, so we just have our 1 2005 for this one, so only 1 point on roll 25. On to roll 26. There's an old 1954, another one. Set that aside, no points, but going in the collection. Another old, it's a 1957 collection coin, but no points. There's a 2005. Finding a lot of these ocean and views. We did have a run on the buffalo design, but there's a 2004 Lewis and Clark, so we'll get another point there. 1984 for my collection. Another 1984. All right, so we got our two 84s, or 57 and 54, and two 2004 and 5s. Those will give us 2 points on that roll. We'll move on to the next one. On to roll number 27. If I can get it open. That one's been through the ringer and a half, I'd say. Parking lot coin. There's a 2005, the buffalo design for a point. Keep that in frame for us. There's a 1948, nice old coin, but not quite worth any money points for me. I just saw this one. Looks like somebody tried to drill a hole in the middle of the Monticello. It's 1975. $1984 for my collection. All right, so we just have our 2005 Buffalo nickel for 1 point. We've also got our 1948 and my 1984. Roll number 28. Pretty dirty one there. I'll have to clean that one off so we can find the date on that one. There's a 2005 Ocean in View for a point. There's a 2004 Lewis and Clark for another point. $1984. I'll get this one cleaned up and we'll see if we can figure out what's under there. It's just a 1998, nothing fancy. So on this one we just have 2 points for our 2004 and 5s. On to roll 29. Another 2004 for a point. 1984 for my collection. So all we got is our 2005 on that roll for 1 point. On to roll number 30. Got a 2005 Ocean in View for a point. 2004 for another point. 1984 for my birth date collection. Another 84. An old 1954 for no points. We'll take 2 points on that roll for the 0405s. All right, on to roll number 31. Got another 2004 for a point. All right, so just 1 point on that one for an 04. On to roll number 32. Got a 2004. Seems to be about all we're getting for points. Got a 2005 Ocean in View. All right, so just 2 points for the 04, 05s. We'll move on to the next one. All right, on to roll number 33. Another 2004. A nice old 1940, pretty worn down. Nice looking one. Again, that's in that questionable, is it considered a pre-war nickel? Is there anything fancy about it? Let me know in the comments if there's anything I should know about a 1940, other than it being old. Look at that one. You can't even tell it's a nickel anymore. Unless you look at the back, it's been so worn down. Looks like they took a grinder to it. Alright, so we got our 1940 and our 2004. So on that one, we'll get 21 points. On to roll 34. Seems like nickels are the worst ones for getting my hands dirty. Quarters do a pretty good job, but the nickels are really bad. Hi, Bubba. I'll be right there.
Hi.
Got another 2005, so there's a point. There's another 1940. All right, so we got a 1940 and a 2004 for another 21 points. Tally that up, move on to the next roll. All right, guys, on to roll number 35 here. All right, we got a 2005 here. It's the Buffalo, so that'll be 1 point. All right, so we just got the 2005 for 1 point on that one, so we'll move on to the next roll. All right, roll 36 coming up. That one's pretty chewed up. 1977. Got another 2005. This one's the Ocean in View. Worth a point. Got a runaway. Look at there, we got another Canadian foreign coin. This one says 1867 to 1992. Must be some sort of centennial, bicentennial cent. That's 2 points on our list. All right, so we just got our Canadian foreign coin for 2 points and our 2005 for 1 point. So 3 points on that roll. We'll move on to our next one. We got here roll number 37. Real dirty one here. That's going to be hard to see. A date. We'll set that one aside and see if we can't figure out what it is. Right below it is a 2005 Ocean in View, so there's a point. All right, so we just got our 2005 Ocean View for 1 point on that roll. On to roll number 38 here. All right, nothing on that roll. On to roll 39. Got ourselves another 1940 there. Put that aside. For right below it is a 1949. That's not going to make it into a points. This one will go under pre-war for 20 points. I was reading on that, and some of them can be worth up to a few bucks a piece. Got a 2004 Lewis and Clark there, so there's another point. All right, so we got our 1949, which is just a pre-60 coin that I collect. We got our 2004 Lewis and Clark, and then our 1940 pre-war nickel. So that'll be 21 points on that roll. All right, on to roll number 40. After this, we've only got 10 rolls left. Got a 2004 Louisiana Purchase for a point. 1984 for my collection. No points, but all right, so we just got our 2004 Louisiana Purchase for 1 point on that roll. On to roll number 41. There's a 2005 Buffalo for a point. Just saw it sitting there. All right, so we just got our 2005 Buffalo for 1 point. On to roll number 42. Here's a 2004 Lewis and Clark for a point. Flip it right over to get a 2005 Buffalo for another point. All right, so we just got our 2004 and our 2005 for 2 points total on that roll. On to roll number 43 here. We got a 2005 Buffalo. $19.84 for my collection. We got a 2004 Louisiana Purchase for another point. All right, so it looks like we're just going to get our two 2004-5 coins for 2 points on that roll. On to roll number 44 here. We got a 2004 Louisiana Purchase for a point. Right below it is a 2005 Buffalo for another point. Here we got another 2004 Lewis and Clark for another point. 1984 for my collection. Alright, so we got 3 points in our 0405s. We'll move on to the next one. On to roll number 45 here. Here we got a 2005. We'll flip it over for the Oceans in View coin for 1 point. Look at there, another Canadian, a 1993 Canadian. Not too bad, a little beat up there. That's good enough for 2 points on the count. Puts us up to 3 on this roll. Got a 2004 Lewis and Clark, pretty dingy, but we got another point. Puts us up to 4 total. All right. So on that roll, we got a Canadian worth 2 points and 2 0405s worth 2 points for a total of 4 points on that roll. On to roll number 46. Pick it up right to a 2005 there. We'll flip it over to see the Buffalo for 1 point. All right, so we just got our 2005 for 1 point on that roll. On to roll 47. $84 for my collection. Got another Canadian here. This one is a 1982, so there's 2 points on the board. Another 84. We got a 2004 Lewis and Clark, so there's 1 point. Make us 3 points on the board for this roll. All right, so we just got our Canadian for 2 points and our 2004 for 1 point, which gives us 3 points for this roll. We'll move on. Roll number 48. Only 3 rolls left. There's another Lewis and Clark 2004 for a point. We got a 2005 here. Let's flip it over and see what we got. An Oceans in View. That puts us at 2 points. $19.84 for my collection. Right below it is a 2005, and we've got the Buffalo. So that's 3 points this roll. Here we've got a 2004, looks like a Louisiana purchase, so that'll give us 4 points on this roll. And that's it. So we just got our 4 2004 2005s for 4 points on this roll. Roll number 49. $19.84 for my collection. We got ourselves Lewis and Clark 2004 for 1 point. That thing's been smoothed out. You can't hardly roll around someone's pocket for quite a while. Here's a 2004 Lewis and Clark for another point. So we just got our 2 2004s for 2 points on that roll. All right, and on to our final roll. Roll number 50. There's another 2004 Lewis and Clark for a point. And there's a 1951. We'll keep that for our collection. It's not on the board for any points. All right, so we got our 1951, which I say for the pre-1960s, which is no points, but with the 2004 Lewis and Clark, we got 1 point on that roll. So now I'll go ahead and total up what we got for this box, and I'll give this box a score. All right, so here's the recap of our first box of nickels. On the bottom row here, I have 25 1984 pennies. The next row, I've got 6 1940s pennies after the war nickels. Then I got 11 1950s pennies. And then once we get into the points, I've got 14 Louisiana Purchase 2004s. I've got 32 Lewis and Clark 2004s. I've got 16 2005 Buffalo nickels. I've got 18 2005 Ocean View nickels. Then I got 4 1940 pre-war nickels. I got 4 Canadian foreign coins. And then I got our 1 1945S Silver War nickel. And then our 1928 Buffalo nickel. That gives us 100 points for pre-war nickels, which would be the 4 1940s and the Buffalo head. Gives us 10 points for our war nickel, 8 points for our foreign coins, and 79 points for our 2004 2005s, for a grand total of 197 points for this box. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me sort through this box of nickels. It was a blast for me. If you guys have any comments on what I can do different, or any information on any of the coins that I've found, please feel free to post them in the comments. I check them every day. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel for future coin sorts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a like, and tell all your friends that are into coin roll hunting to check out NV Creations coin roll hunting and coin jewelry. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.